Chat, what's up? Un, dos, tres, cuatro. Oh.
It's just one of those days.
No tunes, no tunes. We're live. We're live. Oh, he covered up the Phantom spray paint. Oh, the spray paint was actually fire though. Got a pocket full of lawyers though.
You can hear my music. I'm playing it through my own headphones.
No, I can't. I was just letting you know.
Oh yeah, I was playing it through my own shit. It's an honor, bro, to be on the stream.
How about that? I was a top listener of Tupac in March 25. I only listened to fucking 3 songs.
Damn.
I only played it 3 times on stream. I was in top 0.25%. Niggas is not listening to Pac. I'm saying niggas is not listening to Pac. That's tough. Niggas is not fucking with that, man.
How are you? You already have 7 games played in conference.
Who, me?
Yes.
I'm saying y'all niggas might have been bullshitting on y'all scheduling, bro.
Nah, bro. Niggas sit with Olu and make the schedules and it still don't come out the right way.
Well, y'all niggas might have been bullshitting, gang.
Like, young, last season I wasn't able to like be there and make my schedule. I told them give me all ranked teams. I checked my schedule and there's 2 ranked teams on there.
You was searching at the same time as me.
As a man. What color you wearing?
5 defense. I don't know. Let's say I am in navy blue top, white pants.
I'm in all white.
Bet.
I'll go blue pants. I'll go navy pants.
All right. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet wasn't so far gone. I don't know the name. I don't know the words of that song, so I might just butcher the fuck out of that, by the way, y'all.
Welcome to Charlottesville, Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the ground since early this morning. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside.
Yes, sir. 4 straight. 4 straight dubs. 4 straight dubs. Yes, sir.
And the Roadrunners will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw, it's Dixon.
That's one. That's one. That's one. That's one. That's one. That's one.
Stride inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Virginia.
Who was that nigga from the Commanders who was always getting burnt? That's him for me.
Damn. Damn. He didn't get burnt. He didn't really get burnt. That was a track race. That was a fucking track meet right there. Niggas was full out sprinting, dead heat.
Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays.
Oh, it's old lady night? I love it when we do old lady night. He hit the flow. Next thing you know, Shorty got. What'd you get? What'd you get? What you got? What you got? Damn apple bottom jeans. Ooh, with the purr. Okay. I love how they always have like two, three old niggas in there. Grandpa's just trying to get their movements in. How low can we go? How low can you go? Wide zone? Yep. Yep. Flow, good boy! Good boy!
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. And you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Now on first down from the 28. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this
Why are you on him? Why are you on him? Why are you on him?
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early.
Why do we have a linebacker on that covering that man?
You know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands,
that's one of the things I would have audibled out of.
After the fact, so it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He looks that one in nicely. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy ever. He's in his slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy and use him.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Touch pass on the run. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunner. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got
it's actually so bad, bro. That's real bad. I was going to run it, and I decided not to.
Yeah, I was like, he's going to throw it?
He'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Good stuff.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught.
Oh, man, there.
Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
One high man.
That is exactly what
where the niggas usually go.
Will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Why are we not picking up that block 3-9? Why are we not picking up that block 3-9? You have one job.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense.
Don't put him in a bad spot.
Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Dixon. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards.
I'm trying to get him. Oh, my God, I'm trying to get him.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Cavaliers want to move quickly. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Trying to get behind the defense. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking. He couldn't reel it in. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll stick to the ground looking for the mark.
You supposed to be there, Mears?
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Cavaliers are flying down the field.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option, you're not predictable. You can be more successful. So let's see this offense continue to put themselves in good positions.
Looking for a physical attack from the
Oh,
gun.
he's there for a second.
Open space at the 25.
Get him, nigger!
Touchdown,
Whoa!
Cavaliers!
Whoa!
And once he found some
Whoa! Yeah, I might have to meet your ass. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll see you after the game, buddy.
About this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Sorry, Chad. We had to put him on timeout for the rest of the quarter, y'all.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
We can't be dropping TOS in the middle of the screens, bro.
And they close the deal.
You can't be doing that.
39-yard run to the house. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Wow. That stayed in bounds is crazy.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this.
Stand him up. Good boy. Good fucking boy.
Heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be a...
Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Way to high point that motherfucker.
Will take the field again. They'll go to the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He now has 63 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Back to throw, it's Dixon. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line. Using his legs, it's Sharp.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. And those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Coming after him. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to run it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Virginia!
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Leaves it with the running back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Roadrunners are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
I saw a notification on my watch. I just didn't know that we were going to do an announcement for that. All right, quarter's over.
The drive after the break.
All right, you're off punishment now.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Got a lot of running room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces
That should have been a touchdown, guy.
great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football.
Wide zone left.
That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Way to make him make a cut.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what,
Way to make his ass make a cut.
Good, are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Mr. Olu.
Got 3 on
What's
first
poppin',
down,
guy?
second and 7. Power football with the run. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And those physical runs.
I got one to replace him if you want. If you're serious.
Down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into big runs.
Like that.
Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Boom!
It's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
How do you throw such a bad ball?
Taking it the other way.
How do you throw such a bad ball, gang?
Not only does he get the ball back,
That's actually a good ball. It's just fucking behind him.
It
really was.
Such a great job.
I got so bad.
Seeing it unfold, breaking on the football.
That's a good ball, bro. Like, right?
You will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Hey, it looked like a perfect ball to me too.
Good job by the
It looked like a perfect ball to me too. Till it came off the motherfuckers.
settles down into an
I was
open
scared.
spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Wants to fire on second down. He'll
Well, I
take a
fucking
shot.
hope so. What?
Ah!
Touchdown, UTSA.
Give me that.
Out here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in
Yeah, that's
so
gotta
many
be a
different
pick, chat.
ways, and they do it so
That right there's
well,
gotta be a
so
pick.
explosive. They can put small drives together.
We have
big drives
position.
together. They've really had a
That's a
great
50-50
year,
ball,
and that's
man. We
why
just
they're a
wanted
top
it
10
more.
That's not a 50-50 ball.
The kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
First down for this offense. The give to the back. Got room at the 35. He now has 79 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. To the air, it's Dixon. Getting some heat. He makes the connection. At the 40, there he goes. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are back.
Sometimes you just gotta. Have you called him? You gotta call that man.
Kevin Connor's in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend.
He said you short, though. He did say
Houston is
that.
ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center.
That's what that means,
This
like,
one
it's slow
is a
tonight when
long
you said
way
you was
from
at
being
wine night.
over. They're up by a field goal over New Mexico State.
Yeah, I didn't understand what that meant
Just
either.
another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Just tell me if you're not getting on tonight.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Skips away from pressure.
Boom!
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Smart slide.
Gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. He's going to take off.
That's
Inches,
oh.
inches, 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 inches.
A few more chain links to move the sticks.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, don't ever think inches don't matter.
But you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Feeling the heat as he lets it go.
That's me.
And the ball is
target that ball.
intercepted.
It's gotta be 6. It's gotta be 6.
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously
Like
not
there's
a
water
great
in my
start
cup.
for this quarterback.
I got excited.
2 interceptions already in this game. He's
Huh?
gonna do a much better job.
Absolutely. Looks like it fucking rained in my cup.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse. And they're gonna
Why
try
would
to
you
do it
block
again.
back? Why would you block back? You don't block back there, sir. You trip him. You bump him. Put a hand. Work to the second level.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Back to throw, it's Dixon. And this sophomore able
Why would
to
you
wreak
get
some
something,
havoc
D-line?
and get the sack.
Fuck.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They're trying to get to it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
That's how I felt yesterday when I asked Alex how Michael was.
Day out of there, he ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return.
All I know is Alex called me drunk one night and was like, I gotta talk to you about Micah, and then hung up. And then now we are here all we are today.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through
groin
after that last
groin
drive?
injury?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He's taking the shot.
Double coverage! Double coverage!
And it slips
Come on, you gotta
through
come down with that,
his
shorty.
fingers. Incomplete. That would have
Leg
been
cramps,
a
nigga. Get the fuck
game
back in the
if he
game.
could've squeezed it.
Hey, listen.
Drink some water. Eat a
Send pressure, send pressure.
But that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Why are you running for it?
Oh boy!
Cut into this lead before
Oh boy! That's gotta be a pick. Go ahead, punt that ball, son.
And the road runners
Nah, I gotta
will
be
try
smart
to
as a
pin
coach
them back
game,
with the
and I want
punt.
to win.
A low line drive and short kick.
Oh!
Why did you do that?
Flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's one that's just inexcusable. Fair catch.
Inexcusable, coach. Inexcusable, I tell you.
Set for a first down play.
Take him with you. Take him with you. I hear him take nobody with him.
Catch the
Find
ball!
his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do
Here we go, 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 here we go. NASCAR, NASCAR.
The give to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. And the Cavaliers in the hurry up. To the air, it's Dixon. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A strike downfield. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation.
Oh,
know the game
already
before, right? When I
understand
start
it,
to get
brother.
outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just.
I'm telling you, Olu, you gotta really just set 3-day limit.
We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that D end getting that sack.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Yeah, you did not block. You didn't block.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
It's him. Belly out. I told you about him.
They've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. Quarterback checking the play.
That's Mr. Belly.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking left. He was able to come down with the pass, but not in bounds, so it'll be a turnover on downs.
Love the coverage.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down.
What are they reviewing?
Wants to have
If you got your foot down. No, if you got your foot down.
No, I didn't.
Take another look at
Well, but if you did get your foot down, you'd have even worse field position.
Yeah.
So
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field.
I've been trying to tell y'all niggas.
They try to pop a run on the draw.
Oh no. Oh no. He just got shook out his shoes.
He ran away from the defense to take it in.
He just got shook out his shoes, brother.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offense
That's good on bad.
can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation.
Right as I was trying to switch to that nigga. Good on bad.
They've got dudes scattered all over this
I thought that was you coming downhill.
I was the other safety. I was coming downhill as the other safety in case you bounced it. And then once you picked it, I tried to switch, but he was already fucking face down, ass up.
Tied up, just about set to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made.
All right, Jay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Trying to get to it.
Well, you better hope not.
He was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Did you see Tom Brady in college, buddy?
Find his rhythm. Like he's out of sorts right now. The ball's not coming out on time. The ball's not in rhythm. Receivers and quarterbacks and tight ends got to get on the same page, man. This offense has got to get something going positive because they've just been struggling through the air.
Drop that.
And a missed opportunity.
That's tough.
3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down.
I swear to God, this is the longest half of football I've ever played.
Will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his grade.
Why did you touch the ball, son?
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Going up top on 1st down. Feeling some heat. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find
I thought I was
his man.
going, bro.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get...
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Running back searching for a hole. Real power
running
by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay out of the sticks.
Holding. Back it up.
Taken down, but there's
See
a
ya.
penalty flag on the field. Just an obvious holding call.
You got a gooch on your team too?
Yes, sir.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. He's right on target. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly go. Oh, misjudges
Hello?
it and muffs it.
Hello?
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters.
He must have. What?
That's the reason you need these guys to go down.
All right, bro. I see what you're trying to do here. Stretch left.
Guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover. That's just great.
They'll try the right side. Just a
Number 97, number 99 was just doing work right there. I can't lie.
Defensive tackles in the
That's
middle.
just
They're not
fucking
always the
bullshit,
best
bro.
pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. And he is finding
There you go, bro. You
wide
got that.
defenders all over the field. His 3rd
Shouldn't have had to.
interception of the
He got the
day.
ball in the same spot too. There you
And
go.
they'll close in on him after a good return on the
Shouldn't have fucking
interception.
had to, man.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just
You
feels
ran
like
78
they gotta
over.
be able to put some
Ooh,
points
watch out,
up on
Shorty. I
the
got a tackle to me.
Got stuffed on
Bro,
first down
bro.
and 2nd and 10.
Get off.
Give to the running back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
Get back, get back, get back, get
Boy,
back.
is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Here comes the option. Now the pitch.
Yes,
And
sir.
that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
Hey,
The decision
hey.
to go for it does not pan out.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back open in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
He'll do it himself. Nifty little dance step.
Get down, get
His sophomore season,
down.
he's really learned to find that
Stop.
running room.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running. They're expecting him to get the football, so the quarterback says, you know what, I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right.
This so bad. This so
Gets out of
bad.
bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first
You don't
and
wanna
goal.
score?
In cover
This
3?
tight end is such a weapon because
Hello?
he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Oh!
He pushes it forward all the
I love how sometimes I just can't scroll down on my... Okay, that's good.
Second and goal for the offense. On the option. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with his speed.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal.
Good tackle.
And it is
Good tackle. Good tackle.
interception.
Good tackle.
Just a
Good tackle.
terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know, defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll try it over the left side.
I love how only one person got the message.
24 after a pickup of 4.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the
I love how only one person on the entire fucking O-line got the message that we were flipping the fucking run!
assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On third down, going up top. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Thank you, 27. We're not being fucking dumb.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short of the
We just lofted the ball up there. That sounds good.
Offense getting set for first down. They go to the ground. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They go to the draw. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
He'll come out throwing on first down. They're bringing heat. Lions on the move.
Bruh, again?
This will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And he's brought down. This defense gets the ball back.
Fucked up camera angle.
This deep in the game, The entire outcome can swing on who makes the big play, and this time, great play by the defense.
Phenomenal job of just keying in. You could tell that defense was expecting that play with the game on the line. They had 11 guys on the same page. Phenomenal effort. Great job by the defense.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. On the ground, it's Sharp. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Looking to throw for it. Quick strike.
We got to put some more zip on that ball, young fella. I know you're a freshman. We got to learn how to put some zip on that motherfucking ball, yo.
Game gives him a first down.
I like the running back there on the route. The patience he showed, really
Play with some goddamn urgency.
Get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a first.
Throwing balls like we're in Patton going practice or something.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The nigga had that
Linebackers
respect.
have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Looking to take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And a nice job working in the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Buying some time as he moves left. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down.
Great play by the defense, forcing the incompletion. What do you do now if you're on offense? Game is tied. It's late. Do you have the confidence in your quarterback and your offense? 4th and short, and give yourself a chance to win this game now.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Now
I pitched it so much earlier than that, but okay. I pitched it as soon as we snapped the ball. But I guess.
The 20.
I guess.
At the 10. And
I guess.
for the score. What a turn as they take the lead.
I guess.
What a shift in momentum. What
Jesus.
a big-time play. He just took matters into his own hands.
And what a mistake by the QB throwing the football. His receiver, obviously, they weren't on the same page at all.
That would be what happens, right?
Makes the big play. And then every kid's dream, right? You play defense, you create the turnover, and then you take it all the way to the inside.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Fucking block 39. All right. That's horseshit, bro.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. comes out throwing on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw. It's Dixon. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a throw downfield late. He holds it in, and nobody's close.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Well, wake up, man.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Still looking, on the move. Makes the catch. It's sharp. Strikes the blow. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Coming after it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy and falls incomplete.
And he throws his third pick of the
That's
day.
tough.
His head has to be spinning.
That's game.
The
GG.
sudden change on the
GG's,
turnover,
bro.
and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that.
That's actually his worst pass of the game.
22.
That's crazy.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be
Do I not have
aggressive
Neil
in
when I
trying to
play
get the
with?
football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
At the 35, he's open. Hit the afterburners, kid. And that was a huge one that almost went to the house. The defense kept
Me?
it from scoring.
Crazy.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
Oh, well.
I can't call a timeout. I can't call a timeout. I guess. Ah, that's tough. Hooked around too much.
They won't let me just do this shit.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them.
Better players will do it.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah. Oh, we should have won that game. That's tough.